All right, in the world of business, the East Africa Business Council is now calling on the East African heads of states and their governments to oversee a harmonized business tariff in order to ease business transactions among member states. KEPSI Chairman Nicholas Nesbitt says that the significant growth in trade in the East African region can be attributed to removal of trade barriers in the region.
I think there's more work that can be done to promote trade across the region, and that would mean we need to lower the cost of airfare to cross countries. We need to make the cost of telecommunications lower. We need to ensure that we have a single tariff for the whole region, that anybody importing anything from outside of East Africa that is a manufactured good would be charged at the same external tariff as any other country. See, the challenge with a common external tariff is if you are a manufacturing country and you're trying to manufacture, you want a very high common external tariff for anybody importing a good that you could actually manufacture yourself. If you don't have manufacturing and you're a trading country and you can't actually manufacture any of these goods, you want a low common external tariff because you want to import finished goods for your citizens.
And now in the world of ICT, Senate Committee on Information, Communication and Technology has given Global System for Mobile Communications, GSM, the go-ahead to carry out a study on mobile taxation in the country. ICT Committee Chair Gideon Moy says Kenya should have an inclusive tax regime.
The idea is not less tax, but which taxes and which one impact less on other government objective.
What's important, I think, is that whatever the study comes up is, I like what in your letter, what you said, it has to unlock digital inclusion through tax reforms. It's very important for us because that is the way to go. That's the end game, and to bring in people so that we start having the benefits through the health sector, education, employment, and get all our citizens included in this train.
And now let's enter the skies. The national carrier Kenya Airways is on the path of nationalization, which is expected to kick off next month. The airline CEO, Sebastian Mikosh, and Chair Michael Joseph are optimistic that this will save the loss-making national carrier from collapse. Hisbo.
In a recent meeting between the National Assembly Transport Committee and Kenya Airways, the nationalization process of the national carrier is officially touted to begin on the 20th of December 2019. This new strategy is poised to help the airline cut down on operational costs significantly.
Everybody knows we're going in that direction. So when you're going to your suppliers, your financiers, they know nationalization is possibly coming around the corner.
CEO Sebastian Mikosh shortened his 3-year contract with KQ and is set to exit in December. During a recent interview on the Trading Bell, he notes that the nationalization was what they had initially recommended as a sure bet of setting the airline back on course after facing constant headwinds.
It should be one company where all the entities are working and extracting synergies. Again, based on the experience and the benchmarks that we have in this region, because again we compete mainly with people who operate sub-Saharan Africa and Gulf carriers.
Transport Principal Secretary Esther Koimet told the committee that a valuation exercise is set to be carried out to enable the exchequer to pay off shareholders before the takeover. The carrier says it needs 45 billion Kenya shillings to fly out of the red and soar back into profitable territory.
Now, in the energy sector, Peter Murungi has been named by the board of directors as the new managing director of Vivo Energy Kenya, the company that distributes and markets Shell-branded fuels and lubricants in the country. Murungi takes up his new role on December 1st, 2019. Peter brings a wealth of experience to the role, having worked for Vivo Energy and Shell since 2007, most recently leading the Vivo Energy Group's implementation of a new enterprise resource planning system. Well, that's our business tonight. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Noah Kipkemboy. Have yourself a good night.